Well, as history has shown us, anytime you break down an LSU wideout, odds are they won't be standing out with any major production or inflated stats, thanks to a run-heavy offense and lack of consistent quarterback play. Such is the case here, as I break down the limited film on Travin Dural. Not knowing much about Dural heading into the process, except the notion Dural was a speedster that wins vertically, knowing that, when I flipped on the tape and saw Dural's playing frame at 6'2", 202 pounds, I was surprised to see the long arms and healthy catch radius Dural offered his passer. Dural doesn't explode off the line of scrimmage and doesn't run the crispiest of routes, but where he lacks in those categories, he makes up, whether it's short passes like quick comebacks and shallow crossers or deep patterns over the middle of the field. Dural does a great job finding some open grass and coverage and offers a big throwing window for his quarterback. A natural pass catcher, even when in stride and moving at full speed, Dural makes sure to catch the ball with his hands and not his body, displaying good concentration and an ability to keep the defender out of the play with those arms out and away from his frame, making it very difficult for the cornerback to get a hand into the throwing lane, especially when he's able to use his body to shield his man over the middle of the field. Where Dural really seems to shine and look at his best is in the deep game. Here's one against Alabama versus Marlon Humphrey and Eddie Jackson, two players projected to go in the top 50 picks. Dural has a good understanding of how to set himself up while the ball's in the air and isn't afraid to get physical with his defender, putting himself in the best position to win that jump ball. From there, he uses the good arm length to once again go up and away from his defender to make sure he's the only one capable of coming down with the catch. Dural also displayed exceptional concentration on many deep passes downfield, displaying the ability to make tough catches and make them look more natural than they would for most wideouts. Dural didn't wow me in the red zone, which surprised me considering his ball tracking and length, but the number one question for scouts and coaches alike when it comes to Dural is speed, speed, speed. He showed great speed before a torn hamstring in November of 2015 against Arkansas. Since then, he's looked a step slower and less agile. When healthy, Dural showed great feet in and out of his breaks and even showed some good wiggle in the open field, making men miss. Wrapping things up, Dural seems to be good but not great in most categories. He did drop a few passes on tape, but overall looks like a natural pass catcher watching the ball into his hands away from his frame. Look, he's not a number one type receiver, so in a class chock full of complementary type receivers, it's going to be critical for Dural to run sub 4.5 speed at the combine, and more importantly, prove to team doctors he's now fully healthy, 18 months removed from that gruesome leg injury, if he wants to hear his name called in the top 100 picks. Stay tuned for plenty more draft breakdowns presented by ColdOmaha.com. I'm Luke Inman, signing out.